Usyk ain't on the list. He's a no-name. No one's interested, and he doesn't make any money. So what would I want to fight him for? A foreigner don't speak good English, and nobody's really interested anyways. I want the big fights that people are interested in, and that ain't one of them. It won't be a big fight. He's still a foreigner in a westernised world. The belts are back in the West, and they're going to stay there. The heavyweight champion should be from Britain or America, nowhere else. Maybe in Ukraine he might be a big star, but the Britain or America ain't interested in some Ukrainian boxers boxing in Ukraine, and that's the way it is. The heavyweight champion of the world needs to be in the West, and that's it. That's how it goes.
Tyson Fury, Tyson Fury, Tyson Fury. You know, what a difference that time makes for everything. See, Tyson Fury was not interested in fighting Oleksandr Usyk. He made it known that he didn't care to fight Oleksandr Usyk. He spoke very little English. He didn't really care for his country or where he was from. He was very biased towards the U.S. and the UK. In the West, he called it, and look at the stats now, people. The man has made, he made 100 million for the first fight, 100 million pounds for the first fight. Second fight, he made about 70. So this man has made over $150 million fighting a guy that didn't supposed to market a hill of beans in his country or in his mindset. And it just shows you who you should never try to discard or discredit, because you could always be wrong. And you look at Tyson Fury at that time, I mean, this was 4 years ago, and you think about what Tyson Fury could do at that time versus what he was not able to do now. What he wasn't able to do is beat Oleksandr Usyk. Now, the weird thing is, the irony is that he could have done a much better job when he was talking about and trying to discredit Oleksandr Usyk as not being credible as a fighter that he is now. Which, if he would have fought him earlier, if he would have took him seriously at the time, he would have had a better outcome. For all we know, he could have beaten Oleksandr Usyk at the time, because the first fight was pretty darn close. Still to this day, it was a split decision versus a unanimous decision in the second fight. And it just shows you why you shouldn't dick around and spend your time trying to discredit a fighter instead of fighting the next challenge. That's a lesson that should be learned for everyone that's in sports today. Oh, this fighter ain't this fighter ain't that. Oh, this fighter is beneath me, below me, or whatever me, right? And he eventually had to fight him. And when he fought him, he got a surprise of a lifetime. And he got the money that he said that he would never get as well. So, the question you ask yourself is, was it because he didn't see the value in Oleksandr Usyk? Or was it because he seen the danger in Oleksandr Usyk? See, we don't really know that now. We don't know how that was or how he honestly looked at it. But I think, honestly, Tyson Fury just paid very little regard towards Oleksandr Usyk until Oleksandr started doing the things that Oleksandr done in the sport. See, understand, 4 years ago, you're looking at, if this was 4 years ago, 2025, this might have been when he beat Joshua, maybe. But everybody else, he paid very little regard to what Usyk did, and he gave him very little credit. And look where we are now, hundreds of millions of dollars later. I wonder if he'll look back at this video and will he think the same thing that he said 4 years ago. But you guys tell me what you think of this memory lane video of Tyson Fury saying in his gym, talking on Oleksandr Usyk and the refusal or the disinterest that he had in fighting him back then. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!